Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Pam? I can hear you now. You're doing something. I can hear something in the background. Speak, Pam. Nope, I can't hear you. I can hear somebody. Sandra, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
good. I can hear you now.
Okay, I can hear you. I
Okay,
figured it out finally.
okay, great. All right. Are there any news reporters on the now joining us? Sandra, are you a reporter? Sandra?
Sorry, no, I'm not.
Okay, okay, thank you. Give us a couple of minutes, please. First of all, thank you for being here. If it's
You're
only
welcome.
three of us, that's fine. I'm good with that. This is being recorded and I know that they're seeing it. We're going to see. My name is, I am the former state representative for House District 5. My name is Cynthia A. Johnson. And I'm just going to read to you all a list of pledges that I'm making to the members of the Michigan Democratic Party. As chair, once elected, as chair of the Michigan Democratic Party, I will have at least one weekly Zoom meeting open to members and the public where I and staff will give updates and address any concerns from members of our party. It is time for the chair of the Michigan Democratic Party to be accessible to members instead of the current behind the scenes leadership. As chair, I will be committed to building the Michigan Democratic Party staff from the ground up. It's time that our party is comprised of more. It's time for our party to be comprised of more local Michigan citizens instead of relying on out-of-state professionals and/or third-party services. As chair, I will move quickly to make sure that our county, caucuses, clubs, and other organizations within our party are having regular scheduled and public open meetings. We must make it clear that the doors of our Michigan Democratic Party are fully open in every inch of this state, the state of Michigan. Additionally, I will provide the necessary resources. People are trying to get in, and hold on for a second. I need to. Additionally, I will provide the necessary resources to our party organization, allowing secure access to membership content list, funding, and an MDP staff member dedicated to increasing outreach and participation in our many clubs, caucuses, and organizations. As chair, I will direct the Michigan Democratic Party staff to focus much needed resources on local down ballot races. We must revamp the one campaign to provide resources to all candidates and not just those at the top of the ticket. As chair, I will take complaints of harassment, racism, bullying, and violations of our party's code of conduct extremely seriously. I will create a specific Michigan Democratic Party staff position that will focus on creating safe environments for both members of the party and the MDP staff. As chair, I will make it a top priority to address systemic racism in our party by creating a task force that will identify and create a fully transparent report with recommendations on how to address long-standing systemic racism within the Michigan Democratic Party and its organizations. Now, what I have noticed is that our party, the Michigan Democratic Party, picks and chooses who they want to support. We're all Democrats. If you claim you're a Democrat unless you show otherwise. But what I notice is that after the redistricting happened, a lot of people of color, especially black women, were eliminated off the ballot. And the party did absolutely nothing to come to our defense. They did very little to help retain Judge Terry Lynn Dennings, the first black circuit judge in Macomb County. The party leadership barely set foot in Macomb County, and because of their behind the scenes approach, we lost a congressional seat to John James by less than 0.5% or 1,601 votes. That must change. When the Democrats, and I know this firsthand, when the Democrats say that we have to protect those seats that are not safe, they never spoke of Detroit. When they always would ignore Detroit, and we got little next to no help at all. And the same thing happens all over the state of Michigan. Pick and choose those that you help. We right now in our legislature, I'm not even sure how many black people there are or how many people of color, but I know that the number has dropped. But the point of it is that as a party, we must help all of us, all Democrats. You know, I did a I did a Zoom about 3 days ago, and there was a young man by the name of Christian, and he belongs to the Young Dems. I forget the name of the organization, but he's a young Dem, and he belongs to this young caucus. And the question that he asked me was, "What are you going to do to help the young Dems?" And I was shocked by the question, because what I'm finding out is that as a organization, as a party, we are really not reaching out to communities to get them engaged. That has to stop. I went to, since they know that I'm running, since the party knows that I'm running, of course they're not behind me, of course. But that's not a shock. And I don't want it to be a shock to any of you. You know, I hate that we have this fight going on. It feels like a fight to me. Anytime that the only thing that really we are saying, all of us, even on this Zoom, I believe that all of us, we just want you to do your jobs, legislators. We want you, the party, as a party, we want you to reach out to the community. We want you to do more than just coming to us during election times. We want you to respect all of us who are in the party. We want you, party, and you can count on me that we will respect everyone in our party, all caucuses in our party. Funds that need to be given. If it's given to one, it will be given to all. And I don't think that we have any media here. So, you will be my media. Any questions that you need to ask, go for it. Any questions that you want to ask, please, let's do this. D, Haroon,
Yes, yes, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Yes, I'd like to ask the question, and thank you so much for inviting me. My question is, in the next 30 days, what would you like for us to do? I'm not exactly media per se as of the mainstream, but I do have my own TV and radio show with a mic, and I have lots of platforms that I can get the word out very fast and very quickly. I am a social media queen. So what would you like for me to do to help you?
All right, get the word out. Share, share, share. But also get the word out that just because you can vote a regular election, like, when we vote for mayor or president, those are regular elections that people are used to. But what people are not used to, and it blows me away that a lot of people don't know that just because they can vote, they think that they are part of the party. They don't know that they have to register as a mission to be in this party, in this membership. we have less than 8,000 people who are registered with the Michigan Democratic Party. Now that says a whole lot too. Why aren't people registered with this party? Why aren't they? Well, I'll tell you why they aren't. Because they don't know that they need to register, and because we are not making people inclusive. And in order to vote, the election for the chair, the position that I am running in the Michigan Democratic Party, you have to be registered no later than January 12th. That's 30 days before February 11th. February 11th is the day of the vote. It's going to be held at the, what is it called? Huntington Place, also known as Cobo Hall.
Okay.
On the 11th of February. So people have to be registered by January 12th.
Okay. Can you put the link in the chat so we can check to see if we are indeed are registered, and also if in that chat we all can copy and paste that information and put it in.
I'm doing so many things at one time.
Not a problem.
So I will make sure to put that on my Facebook page if that's okay with everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Because that way I can do that blast very fast, very fast. And thank you so much for letting me be a part of this.
Absolutely. Again, we have to get our own message out because the powers to be don't want many of us to be involved. Because when you're involved, you can hold folks accountable.
Right.
You can begin to be at those tables to make decisions. That is what we will be doing once we are elected. And if you all have T-shirts, say, can purchase T-shirts, purchase your own T-shirt and say, I'll even say what we need to say on it, but they all need to say the same thing. Cynthia A. Johnson, Michigan Democratic Chair. Okay? Let's get going. Guys, take care. God bless you. I love y'all.
Love you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much for indulging me.
Have a blessed day, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you. You too. Bye, everybody.